How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are having a great week. So I'm back today with another video. I actually want to make this a regular series. So each month I want to just showcase 7 new, really cool upcoming indie titles to add to your wish list, because I want to give these games a little bit more of a presence, a showcase on the channel, because I just don't think they get enough promotion and advertising compared to the larger, AAA games. So this is the second video in my series. So here are 7 indie games that I am super interested in, super hyped for, and I think deserve a place on your wish list. Kicking us off first is Highwater. This is a story-driven 3D adventure game with isometric turn-based combat set in a flooded post-apocalyptic world. It's developed by Demagogue Studio and published by Rogue Games Inc. Players basically control Nikos, who with his friends has to navigate the flooded world of Highwater, discover new islands and find new allies along the way as you attempt to escape to safety. With a release window of December 2022, Highwater is set for release on PC exclusively, and it looks really interesting, but I'll let the trailer show you the rest. But yeah, this game is definitely on my radar. Enjoy.
Swept away without fear. World ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark.
The second game set for release that I think deserves a place on your wish list is Planet of Lana. This is a beautiful looking hand-painted puzzle adventure game framed by an epic sci-fi saga in which you play a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a rescue mission through a colourful world full of cold machines and unfamiliar creatures. It is developed by Wishfully Studios with a 2022 release window and will be coming to PC and Xbox game consoles. I'm very interested in Planet of Lana. I love the art style. It looks really adorable, but don't let me convince you. Let the developers tell you more about the game.
Hello, my name is Adam Stjernljus and I'm the creative director at Wishfully. We're a small indie game studio in Sweden making the sci-fi puzzle adventure Planet of Lana. In our game, you play a young girl called Lana, who is forced out on a mission to save her sister that has been taken away by an invading robot army. Early on in the game, Lana meets the mystical creature Mui. You quickly develop a strong bond and friendship to Mui, and she proves to be both intelligent and loyal. Being her own personality, Mui also has things that she's afraid of. But being small and agile also has its advantages. For example, being able to reach places that you can't. She also has this special ability she can use to control some of the strange creatures of this planet. Together, you have to make it through both the harsh and beautiful environments of Novo. Past dangerous robots, through deep and cold caves, unraveling long-forgotten mysteries that all lead to your destined future. Planet of Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and hand-painted art style, you will experience an engaging story with twists and turns that hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, and you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter at planetoflana.com.
The third game that I'm interested in is Routine. This is a first-person sci-fi horror set in an abandoned lunar base designed around an 80s vision of the future. It is developed by Luna Software, and the game has actually been in development for nearly a decade, which is insane. Obviously, it takes huge inspiration from games like Dead Cells and a little bit like Alien Isolation. Space horror is definitely in this year, and Routine looks both intriguing and atmospheric. The game has no set release window at the moment, but it will be coming to both PC and Xbox consoles, and I'll let the trailer show you more. The fourth game coming out that I'm interested in is Schim. This is a game about jumping from shadow to shadow in a challenging and lively environment. It's a 3D platformer that takes elements of light and animation and adds you directly into the gameplay. In the game, you play as a Schim. This is a shadow creature who is trying to get back to the shadow of their person. You travel through Dutch-inspired locations where you'll meet other Schim and characters you can help and interact with along the way. It's developed by Extra Nice. This is a two-person team. Currently it has no confirmed release window, but it will be coming to PC, PlayStation and Xbox consoles and the Nintendo Switch. It looks really cute, it looks really interesting. I love the puzzle solving elements of the gameplay, and I'll let the trailer show you a little bit more.
Schim is a game where you move around in shadows. You play as a Schim, a shadow creature. As a whole, Schim is made to be approachable for a variety of players. At its core, it's about jumping around in shadows and platforming towards the end of a level. Each shadow has their own Schim. The player plays around as a Schim of a human. However, this Schim is separated from their person, and it's up to you to find your way back. In the game, you will also help other Schim characters who have also been separated from their shadow. You can help them by finding their object. Schim takes big inspiration from the feeling of playing as a child. Playing imaginary games with made-up rules, move around in shadows and jump to the next shadow. Check it out and follow us at schimgame.com.
In the year 2030, a new blood sport grips the globe. And in the arena, There will only be the victorious and the dead.
The fifth game that I'm interested in is Rollerdrome. This is developed by Roll7. This is the team behind the Ollie Ollie World series. Rollerdrome is an intense shooter-skater hybrid set in a cool retro future. The year is 2030. It's set in a world where corporations rule and the lines between reality and performance are blurred. The public are kept distracted by the violence and excess of a brutal new blood sport called Rollerdrome. This game basically looks like the love child of Ollie Ollie World and My Friend Pedro, and I am totally in. It looks really, really cool. The game is set for release on the 16th of August and is coming to PC and the PlayStation consoles.
Rollerdrome.
The sixth game that I'm very much interested in is the Plucky Squire. This is developed by All Possible Futures and published by Devolver Digital. This stole the show for me in the Devolver Showcase, other than Cult of the Lamb. It looks really cool. The Plucky Squire follows the magical adventures of Jot and his friends, storybook characters who discover a three-dimensional world outside the pages of their book and must jump between 2D and 3D realms to save their friends in this incredibly charming and cute looking action adventure. It looks incredibly creative, both in terms of its setting and gameplay mechanics, and it currently has a planned release date of sometime in 2023, and it will be coming to PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation and Xbox consoles. And finally, the seventh game I'm super interested in is American Arcadia. This is a 2.5D action puzzle platformer set in the 70s retro futuristic metropolis where all its citizens enjoy a life of luxury and comfort, unaware that they're being broadcast live 24/7. Arcadia is the most watched reality show on the planet, where a drop in popularity ratings will result in your death. The game gives you control over two characters who must uncover the truth and escape with their lives. It has no confirmed release date window yet, and it will be coming to last gen consoles and also PC. American Arcadia looks like the Truman Show on crack. It looks really interesting, but I'm super interested, and I'll let the trailer showcase a little bit more for you.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
So those are 7 indie titles for me that look really interesting, and they've definitely got onto my wish list, and I wanted to share those with you. I will be back again next month with another 7 titles. I've got quite a few indie games that I'm interested in coming out this year and next year, and who knows, maybe there'll be something on here that piques your interest and that you'll want to check out, either play a demo or add it to your wish list for later. But let me know what you guys think of these games in the comment section below, and if there are any of these titles that look interesting. If you do have any questions about them and want to ask more, then do ask those in the comments as well. Please don't forget to support the channel by liking, commenting and subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so that you get notification every time I upload, because we all know how bad YouTube can be in terms of its algorithm and plugging and promoting videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any content, do hit that bell. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great week. Thank you so much again for all your support. Take care, everybody, and as always, happy gaming. Bye, guys.